like you can tell she like works out too. She has abs and everything, and she looks like she's frowned up, like frowned mad hard, like a deep frown, like almost made a joke, and I was like, let me not make that joke because it just won't be like understood for how I meant it. So I'm just gonna avoid that right now. But basically, she's just frowned up mad hard, and the caption is like super cheerful. And she was like, "Yeah, so good," but I'm like, "You looked so angry." Like while you were making this, and she's making something like it has dairy in it, and it has like fucking like sugar or something. I don't know, whatever. But like, it's just gonna like, it's almost like it made me wonder if like she really even tried it. Like, did she really actually eat it? Because you could tell that it was something that like would be out of like what I'm guessing. I don't know her. I do not know her life. I'm just going off this video and I'm gonna make a point just because this has been like, this is a thing, and I just want to like talk about this weird obsession within society. But yeah, you could just tell that like she's someone who eats, or I would guess that eats really healthy food, just judging by how like she's got the workout fit on, toned body, and like it's like she's very, very thin. And I know I was saying this to someone the other day, but there's always like a body type that is perfect for that person. So like there's people that they look best when they're thin because that's healthy for them and that's their natural body type. And there's people that look really good being thick and full, or even being like large, like extra large, because that's their natural body type and that's what's healthy for them. And the weird obsession is trying to get to the opposite body type. That is the weird obsession. Like, as a society, we have this like weird ass obsession with like I was gonna make a joke earlier in this video and say like, you know, the anger of not eating is like how angry the girl looked was, and I was like, I probably shouldn't say that. But this woman is obviously very thin. I would say that she has a naturally thin body type as well. But like the level of thin she was at was like when you're not eating properly thin. And like, sure, maybe I don't think the abs, like exposed abs, like super visible abs, is that important. But I can recognize the importance of you reaching your goals. And if you have goals that have to do with your physique, then having abs can be important to you. But I also think that you being healthy and happy is more important than abs. And if you have to sacrifice nourishing your body properly to achieve abs, I think that you should just have less visible abs and be happy. Instead, I think that you should eat until you're full, and I think that you should eat what you enjoy, and I also think that you should eat vegetables. Even though I need to add more vegetables to my diet, but you could just tell that like even while she was making the food, that she just was like, it wasn't like, I'm about to eat this. It was like, I'm making this fucking video. Like, it was that vibe. And I was like, damn, like, are you alright? But it's really like a thing. Like, with thin women, they have this thing with getting thick. Like, a lot of them, like, and then with women that are larger, we have this thing about getting thin and just losing some pounds and, like, having, like, a tiny waist and, like, all this shit. And it's just kind of like, it's an obsession. Like, it's not just like a, oh yeah, like if I get that then cool, and if I don't, alright. But it's like a, no, I have to be like this is. And there's even women who are like smaller, but it's specifically like with being thin, it's not just being like, yeah, I like keeping my frame small because I'm naturally small. It's like, no, I have to be thin. And it's like, oh my god, it's just scary. It's scary. And then the same thing on the opposite side of that spectrum, where it's women who are naturally smaller and they're trying to like force themselves to get big, and it's just like, it's fucking scary. And it's like, I was like thinking about, because you know, I mean, my holistic shit and all that, I've always respected plastic surgery, because I've always just been like, yeah, you can do what the fuck you want with your body, it's your body, whatever. And I still think that you can do whatever the fuck you want with your body, but like, I never really thought about it on like a spiritual level. And I never really thought about it on like deduce everything that we have now, like take away everything that we're used to and just scale it down to just terms of like, this is earth, we have earth, water, fire, wind, and like that's it. Like, just deduce it down, like way down. And I was just thinking about it, I'm like, could you imagine like cutting your face open to like make your nose smaller? Whoa. I have not thought of it like that before. But like, whoa, when you think about it like that, it's like, god damn, that is fucking scary. Who came up with that shit? That's weird. Like, that's fucking weird. Like, the concept now that I said that, there's plenty of women and men and people who have gotten plastic surgery that I think look absolutely gorgeous. Like, I saw this woman today, and I could tell she had lip fillers, and I was like, wow, she's so pretty. I still think that you're gorgeous no matter what you've done. I'm just saying that the concept itself, when you think about it, it's a little weird, and it kind of just makes you think about like what led to that. Like, again, I have this concept of like tracing, where you basically deduce down, like you get to the root and the beginnings of things. And so for plastic surgery, it's just like, yo, somebody really was like, it has to have come after there was a standard to be like, yeah, no, this is better than this. And so if you adopt a standard, or if you push a standard to the point where people really adopt it, and you introduce an idea of like, hey, here's a way to meet that standard, we just have to cut open your face, and then to see how widespread it is. Now, it just, when you really think about it, it is scary. The effects of media on people, and the effects of like having access to, or feeling like you don't have access to the things that everyone else has access to. Sorry, I'm getting a little cold, y'all, so I'm just gonna like move my little surroundings around a little bit. Surroundings around. Not really, I'm just pulling up my blanket, readjusting. Thank you guys for being patient for that, BBs. No, I'm joking, I'm not wackety. Anyways, I might make my song called a BB, I don't know. It's a word, y'all. It's not just quackity's word. But I did learn it from him because my sister is like obsessed. Maybe I should. She probably doesn't care. Anyways, yeah, so that's fucking weird. Like, just the concept of cutting open your fucking face. I feel like I'm gonna get a nosebleed. I don't know. Just suck it in. Suck it out. No, just the concept of like fucking cutting open your nose is crazy. And then like just thinking about like, if you're naturally large, trying to like make yourself small, and like, yo, like, chill, let your body do what it do. And then when you get to the whole concept of like, not only yourself if adopted, you're supposed to look a certain way. But then, like, when the opposite sex, if you're attracted to the opposite sex, it's like adopted for you to look that way as well. And so now they're upholding a standard towards you and upholding an expectation for you to look like how you're trying to force yourself to look. And it's just scary. It's just freaky, man. And then what even happens though is, like, I feel like what happens is there's like that standard of what it's supposed to be and what you're supposed to look like. And so you have you trying to meet that standard. Then you have the opposite sex that is like trying to get someone who they can like show off, right? Like, I think that's like a thing for guys, and honestly it's a thing for women too. Like, I want somebody who, when I bring them around, people are like, damn, she really got a fine man. I want that. But also, I don't want anybody to talk to him. But at the same time, I want him to be fine, right? And it's the same thing for guys. So they get a partner, they get a woman if they're into women, and they want her to be fine. They want her to be someone they can show off. But the thing is like, I feel like attraction and what we're actually attracted to, we're only shown like a very small portion of things, a very small portion of things that are actually attractive. And so with that little weird standard that's in there, I feel like we're actually attracted to like a wide ass range of things. But it's just like we have that standard. So even when it comes to people that we're like willing to show off, even though we might be attracted as fuck to the boy that wears skirts and eyeliner, I'll still choose like the jock, because I'm like, well, I mean, like, I still gotta show him off to Cassie and Belita or whatever. Damn, that's wild. And then just like the point where it's like you want to cut open your face to make yourself attractive to the opposite sex, or like you want to cut open your stomach, you want to cut open your ass, you want to cut open your boobs, your titties, to make yourself more attractive to someone else. It's just scary. It's just scary. And like, it's just the concept. Like, where did we get this from? Where? Answer me that. If you're gonna comment anything, because I know it's gonna make some bitches mad. Comment that. Where did we get it from? That's what the fuck I want to know. Alright, y'all. I love y'all. All love. Still sending love to everybody with plastic surgery, with and without. Love yourself as much as you can. I'm still trying to love myself as much as I can. And stay prayed up as well. Alright, love y'all. Talk to y'all probably tomorrow.